Okay, year 7, so here's a little video to remind you how to collect like terms. Remember, like terms are terms that are identical in their algebra. So if we look at this first question, we've got 5a and 6a. They both have a's, so they are identical in their algebra, 5a, 6a. They've got identical algebra, which means we can collect them together. So if I've got 5 apples and another 6 apples, 5 A's plus 6 A's, how many A's do I have altogether? It's going to be 11 A's. And that's simplified. If we move on to the second question, now I've got a slightly different question. I've got A's and B's. Some of you who like to use colours will like to collect the A's and the B's together. So here's my 3 A's and here's my other A. And then we might look at the B's separately. Here are the 4 B's. So let's look at the A's first. If I've got 3 A's and I'm taking away an A, remember this A comes with a minus. 3 A's minus an A gets me 2 A's. Now the B's, there's only one term with a B in it, that's the plus 4B. So I just keep that and add it on the end, plus 4B's. Good. Let's move on to the third question, which is slightly harder. Here again I've got a mixture of A and B's. What I'm going to do is I'm going to go through and underline the A's in red. So I've got 6 A's and I've got minus 4 A's. And I'm going to underline the B's in black. So I've got 7 B's and minus 2 B's. Let's do the A's first. If I've got 6 A's minus 4 A's, they're the red ones, how many A's do I have left? 6 A's minus 4 A's is 2 A's. If we look at the black ones now, I've got 7 B's and I want to take away 2 B's. How many B's have I got left? 7 take away 2 is 5. So I've got 5 B's left over. So my answer is 2 A's plus 5 B's. One final question for you here. 3x squared plus 5x's minus 2x squared plus 3x's. Now we might think these are all x's so we can collect them all together, but that is a mistake. Remember, like terms is where the algebra is identical, and an x squared is not identical to an x. So we need to look at the x squareds and the x's separately. The x squareds I'm going to underline red. I've got 3x squareds at the beginning and minus 2x squareds there. And the x's, which are different, I'm going to underline in black. So I've got 5x's there and 3x's there. So let's look at the x squareds first. I've got 3x squareds minus 2x squareds. That leaves me with 1x squared. And then if we look at the ones underlined in black, I've got 5x's plus 3x's, and that gives me a total of 8x's. Now, when we've got 1 of something, 1 times x squared is just x squared. We don't even need to write the 1. So if we're going to simplify our answer completely, we can get rid of that 1. We've got x squared plus 8x's. And we're done.